Well, hello again. This is Sherri. We are on lucky number 13, and we are going to continue on 15 minutes. We're not adding any time yet, so that's good, right? So, anyway, I want to know how you're doing with this and what you're feeling about this. And if you've just jumped on, you don't know what's going on, go back to day one and start from there. Anyway, I want to know if you're here and you've done 1 through 12 and now you're on lucky 13. I want to know what you're experiencing, what's happening for you, and especially want to know about your writing. Like what's coming up out of that. I think what's really cool is when I did this, so many new things came into my writing, like just really getting more deeper into who I was and connecting more with myself. And it was just pouring out more in my writing. And so got to do a lot more things with my writing another book, which is awesome. And so maybe that's something that's happening for you. Maybe you're diving more into that again, or maybe this is your first time. I don't know. I'd like to know more about that. So please comment in the place wherever you comment and on YouTube at the bottom, and just let me know how you're doing and all of that stuff. I'd love to know. I'd love to interact with you for sure. And so today I want to talk a little bit about some of the frustrations that can come up with sitting when you're sitting with yourself. And I was talking to somebody recently and she was like, "Well, what do I do? Like I need to do something. Like I can't just sit here all day." I had talked about how I have meditated for 8 hours straight. And I mean, yeah, there's pee breaks in there and I'm, drinking a water or whatever. However, just 8 hours straight. And it took me a while to get there. That wasn't just something where I just woke up one day and said, I'm going to do 8 hours. There's a practice that happens. And again, the frustration, I get the frustration. I was one of those people where it's like 5 minutes is a long time for me. I don't know how I could sit still for that long. And, I hear parents telling their kids all the time, just sit still, just sit still. And like kids don't want to sit still, right? And here we are, we're practicing sitting still. And it can be very difficult because we're thinking about all the things we've got to do and get done. And how am I being productive if I'm just sitting here? And so I totally get that frustration. And I just want you to remember that you're practicing something new, you're building a new muscle, so to speak. So when we, like, for example, if we were to uh, pick up a violin, we wouldn't automatically know how to play it unless we were already playing a violin. And so we would have to every single day pick up the violin and practice, figure out like how do you hold the violin or how do you strum it, all of those things you have to practice. So this is no different. This is no different. And so if you're frustrated and you feel like you're just in your head, just remember this is a new thing that you're building up. You're building a new muscle and practicing. Same with the writing. Sometimes we can get to a point where we don't know what to write. And so, you know, I always say write what's true in the moment. That was one of the best pieces of advice I got when I was a writer. Well, not was, I still am a writer. Um, when I was writing and getting stuck or writer's block or not sure what to write next, write what's true for you in that moment. Just write what's true. That helped me so much in my writing. So, anyway, I'm so happy that you're on day 13 and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.